What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Twitch. Back to the channel. So this is all of the One Piece arcs. We're gonna be rating them from S to D. I just finished watching the entirety of One Piece, and I just wanted to rate every single arc from S to F. So let's do it. Starting off from Romance Dawn. So I don't really remember what happened in Romance Dawn. Like, I think it's just the beginning and everything. So I'm gonna give it a solid C tier. It's not that entertaining, it's just like decent. It's the start of One Piece. We'll give it a common C. The next arc on the list is going to be Orange Town, and I think this is when Zoro. Yeah, I think this is when Zoro they find Zoro. So I'm gonna say this is also a C arc. Syrup Village. Low-key, I completely forgot about this arc. I'm not even gonna lie, the first 3 arcs I kind of forgot about. So I'm gonna also put it in C because it's also just the beginning of One Piece. Now Baratie, listen. Baratie, people underrate this arc. I'm not even gonna lie, just because it's like one of those arcs that are like kind of boring. It was one of the best arcs in early One Piece. So I'm gonna give it a B tier. The next arc we have is Arlong Park. So I would have to say, this is probably the first really good arc in the show. So I would definitely say probably another B tier. Log Town. I'm not even gonna lie, this arc was kind of boring. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a C tier. C tier. Reverse Mountain. Oh no. Oh, it's the one with the whale. I'm not even gonna lie, this is our first D tier, bro. I did not care about that whale whatsoever. If you would have skipped the arc, nothing would have happened. I'm not even gonna lie. That arc was not really important. And next arc is, yeah, this is the arc at the Baroque Works hideout. I'm not even gonna lie, this one is actually decent. I'm gonna put it in C tier. It's not D tier, but it's not C. It's not anything above C tier. Little Garden. Oh yeah, this was the arc with the giants. I'm not even gonna lie, this arc was actually pretty good. So I'm low-key feeling like this is probably C tier, C tier, C tier. That's the safest bet, alright? Okay, the next arc we have is Drum Island. Oh, this is the arc when Chopper joins the crew. Okay. So I would say Drum Island. Low-key, I kind of like this arc, but also it wasn't that interesting. I didn't really care about the guy who could eat everything. I didn't really care about that. So yeah, Alabasta. Now this is our first A tier, right? This is probably one of the first arcs that I actually watched every episode of, but I actually enjoyed this arc a lot. So I'm gonna say Alabasta is the first good arc in the show. Jaya arc. This is the arc where we meet that one guy. He had like the spring fruit. I forgot his name though. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna say this guy is like probably, this arc is probably B tier. Now Skypiea, this arc is pretty controversial because a lot of people like it and a lot of people hate it. And low-key, I feel like this arc was kind of carried by plot armor because like the main villain, he couldn't even do anything to Luffy. Luffy's rubber and he's lightning. So like there's really no point of even like fighting in the first place. We'll come back to this one, but I'm gonna put it in B tier for now. Long Ring, Long Land. Oh my, this is our first F tier. Now Water 7 was just a build up to Enies Lobby. So to be honest, if Water 7 was a part of Enies Lobby, I would put this in A tier, but it's just Water 7 alone. So I'm putting this in B tier. Enies Lobby, this is the first peak arc. I gotta put this in S tier, bro. Post Enies Lobby. I'm gonna have to say this is another C tier. Thriller Bark was actually really good. I found this arc really fun to watch, to be honest, and it was also really funny too. So I would say this arc is A tier. Sabaody. Okay, this arc was actually really heartbreaking. This is the first arc where it really marked a turning point in Luffy's like progression and how he like goes around. I'm putting it in A tier. Amazon Lily. I mean, I guess we got introduced to Hancock, and she did have a really impactful part in Impel Down and Marineford. But at the same time though, I would just count this as B+, alright? Impel Down, I'm not even gonna lie, Impel Down, I loved Impel Down. If Impel Down was a part of Marineford, it would be an S tier, but Impel Down is A tier. It's A tier. Marineford, I don't even have to explain this, but I will explain this though. Marineford is definitely S tier. If you guys say it's anything else in S tier, either 1, you haven't watched the show, or 2, you hate Ace and you hate Whitebeard, alright? Every single episode in Marineford is peak. Marineford, definitely S tier. Post-war. Why is this an arc? I don't know. Why is this an arc though? I'm putting it in C tier because nothing really happened in this arc. Return to Sabaody. This wasn't really impactful at all. I gotta put it in C tier as well. Fishman Island. Now this is a really controversial one, to be honest, but we did get to see Luffy's new powers. All of the other crew members, they all got better. Fishman Island. so I will put it in B tier. Punk Hazard, this is also a B tier arc. It wasn't that impactful. Well, it was impactful, but it wasn't that good. Dressrosa, I'm not even gonna lie, this also has to go in S tier. A lot of people will put this in A tier or A+, but bro, seeing Gear 4 for the first time, oh my goodness, I'm not even gonna lie. I was hyped when I saw Luffy turn into Gear 4 Bounce Man, bro. The Zao arc. Zao, I gotta put it at B tier. Whole Cake Island. I'm not even gonna lie, this arc was actually really good. Oh my goodness, I don't know how to explain it, but I actually enjoyed watching this arc. So I'm gonna say, no, I'm gonna put it in S tier. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna put it in S tier. Seeing Sanji's backstory, the whole German 66 thingy, that was peak. I'm not even gonna lie. Wano. Do I have to say anything else? Do I have to say anything else really? Like, I was so excited to see Gear 5 for the first time, because I actually watched this one. I watched this one like when it came out. It is the best arc I've ever watched in One Piece. Now, let's say Egghead Island. So technically this arc isn't really finished. I'm not even gonna lie, the newest episodes that came out like literally this month, a few days ago, this arc, I'm not even gonna lie, it has the potential to be like one of the best arcs in the show. We learn about like Emu and stuff like that, and more about Emu, and more about the world government and the 5 elders, bro. This arc right now, I'm gonna say it's S tier. I know they're doing Sanji very dirty. Very dirty. A lot of people said that like there's moments in the manga where like he's doing, well, like he fights off the Seraphim, but like the Seraphim kind of beats him up in the anime, which that never happens in the manga, and also him just not being in the anime at all. Besides that, put all of that to the side, Egghead Island is actually peak to watch right now. It's actually peak.
Thank you for watching Timmy the Shinobi.